Let's talk about what to do at the end of a year in your Google Classroom. These are things that you can know that you really need to do to save both you and your students time and frustration at the beginning of next school year. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now, you really do have quite a few options of what you can do and how you can handle your Google Classrooms at the end of a school year. In my opinion, one of the worst things that you could do is just to simply do nothing. So first of all, jump into your to review, which hopefully you're visiting quite often during the school year, and see what items you still need to take care of. Click on them, go to that class, take care of what needs to be taken care of, return all of your students' work, and clean this up. Number one, you'll feel a lot better. Number two, you've returned the students all of their work that's theirs in the first place, and then you won't have anything left here. This is probably one of the very last things that you will do when the school year wraps up. Keep in mind that if these are needed for grading purposes, don't grade too early just so that you can do the organization. When you're ready, go back to your classes menu and take a good look at your screen. I'm not the actual teacher in all of these classes. Some of them I'm the co-teacher, and there are a couple of them that I'm even the student. Please pay attention to that. If I was a student and these were all of my classes, this could very quickly and easily get very overwhelming, and I might not be able to decide for which class I need and which classes are my old ones. This is where I strongly suggest that at the end of the school year, after you've reviewed everything, after you've returned all of student work to them, click on that skinny snowman and choose the archive option. Remember, this does not actually delete your class. It just pops it over to your archived classes. You can always bring it back and make everything active again, but it does take it off of this main screen. This is incredibly helpful for especially our littlest learners. Imagine if by second grade, they have all of these classes and they're trying to figure out which one is the one they need to actually be doing work in. Do them a favor and do yourself a favor by archiving. And make sure that when you jump into one of your courses, you choose the reuse post. And remember that it will actually allow you to pull posts from even your archived classes. I may need to scroll quite a ways to find any of those. You can see that here are some archived classes that I could easily jump into and pull out one of those assignments. So even it saves me a little bit of time if I'm ready to reuse some posts in the future. Some teachers may also go to the lengths of removing all of the students from their particular Google Classroom. It's not such a concern at the younger ages, but at the older ages, in order to get rid of the people and to get rid of your students in here, you would have to select each one individually and say remove. This could take quite a bit of time depending on how many classes that you have. You may also want to remove any co-teachers that show up. This really prevents the academic lack of integrity in the future if you decide to reuse some of your assignments. That's totally up to you. But please do the two things that we talked about at the beginning. Review all of the students' work and return it, and then make sure that you archive all of your classes from this particular school year. Good luck, have fun, and have a great summer.